My partner commit suicide Sunday. Please help me. We are both 29. Have been together as lovers and friends forever, and 2 years ago we became a couple. We got engaged 6 months ago. Trying for a baby for 5 months and just about to finish finance to buy a house. We had our first argument that lasted 4 days about him looking at underage teens, and I said horrible things. I want him to feel guilty and shameful so he wouldn't do it again, but he knew I'd still be here for him, and we were going to see a psychologist next week. On Friday I found the girls were even younger than I thought, and we fought about it, and I said I could be pregnant. I'm scared of what could happen to their friends when they are older. I'm scared and can't believe you would do something like this to hurt our relationship. The last thing he said was, I can't come back from this. And then I went to work, came home 15 minutes later, and he was gone. He went to the other side of the state and hung himself. I sent so many messages, I rang 200 times. I had all his friends and family looking for him and ringing him. I called the police. They found him Saturday and said he was fine, but he wasn't. He hung himself morning. I called the police again Monday, but he wasn't home. They didn't come see me till 7 at night to tell me he was deceased. I feel so guilty. If I didn't make him feel so horrible, he would still be here. Girlfriend, 22F, laughed along with her friend at me, 21M, when her friend insulted me. My girlfriend and I were FaceTiming while she was over at her friend's house for the night. We were saying goodnight and blowing kisses before hanging up, and her friend says you guys don't even like each other, since we were being a little awkward about it since her friend was in the room. I felt that it's not her position to make such a comment anyway, but I let it go. I said that if I'm overly affectionate, my girlfriend tends to feel suffocated and she doesn't like it, and that's what I explained to her friend to justify why I wasn't being all extra about saying goodnight. I also told her if I was allowed to be, I would love to be more affectionate. Her friend then says to me, maybe you should stop being so needy. Backstory is that I am a more clingy person because I really care about conveying affection in a relationship, and I let it be known if it is not. So the actual issue, when her friend said that, she started laughing, and then my girlfriend joined her and started laughing, only presumably at me because the comment was made about me towards me, lol. I started boiling because it just felt like a betrayal in front of her friend. I immediately hung up and my girlfriend immediately called me back twice, each time I picked up and asked what she wanted and hung up when she was trying to say goodnight while still giggling about it. Yeah, it was a petty move on my behalf, but I was angry about several things. 1. Her friend doesn't know where the line is and was allowed to say that without a repercussion from my girlfriend. 2. My girlfriend also joins in the banter with her while I'm sitting there obviously offended. And 3. When she called back and tried to say goodnight the 2 times I hung up, she was still giggling and didn't even realize that the comments and the laughing stung. She called back a 3rd time and I didn't hang up this time. Instead, I raised my voice a little and said, why do you keep calling me back and just laughing at me, and then she hung up on me. Her friend DM'd me on Instagram and apologized, to which I said that I forgive her and that she is okay. I told her friend that I actually appreciate how real she is and how she saves her words and gets to the point, and that I'm upset about my girlfriend joining in and laughing at me and my flaw, and not so much that she was laughing with her friend. Now I'm fuming. Sure, my attitude was petty, sure, I didn't have to raise my voice. Yet, I feel that she did next to nothing to rectify the situation. Sure, she called back 3 times, but what good is that when she doesn't apologize and is still giggling each time? This is on top of a lot of other issues, so my feelings may seem excessive, but I'm just becoming fed up overall. Now I feel like my actions were the ones that were wrong here because of the fact that my girlfriend hung up on me and ignored my texts after explaining why I was pissed. I guess this is half event post, but I'm also curious to see your guys' reaction to this. TL, DRGF's friend insulted my personality in front of my GF and started laughing, and my GF starting laughing at me with her.